Before the puck drops on a new NHL season or even preseason, for that matter, players across the league and across the world will don their nation's colors for international bragging rights in the 2016 World Cup of Hockey. This afternoon at Consol Energy Center, some of the game's biggest names take their act to Pittsburgh for a pair of exhibition games, beginning with our first contest of a World Cup doubleheader as the Czech Republic and Team North America do battle in uptown Pittsburgh. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into World Cup of Hockey action here on the Pittsburgh Penguins Radio Network. Josh Getzoff joined by Brian Metzer for all the action today. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday afternoon. And Metz, a lot to like about these pair of matchups tonight. We'll begin with the one that's kicking us off this afternoon, the Czech Republic, the underdog, so to speak, in this tournament against the high-flying dark horse in the under-23 All-Star team, if you want to call it that, Team North America. Josh Getzoff and Brian Metzer here with you on the Penguins Radio Network. And it's not the Penguins and Flyers on the ice today here at Consol Energy Center, but the goaltenders are, as Matt Murray starts in net for Team North America, and Michael Neuvirth gets the nod for the Czech Republic. Neuvirth coming into this game 1-0-0 with a .92 goals against and a .952 save percentage. He beat the Russians 2-1 in a shootout in his lone start. Matt Murray, of course, a shutout in his only start. A victory for Team North America over Team Europe. As a result, perfect save percentage, spotless goals against average. Pretty good goaltending matchup.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one to watch for sure, Josh. I mean, you do have that built-in rivalry aspect that you just pointed to, and I'll be curious to see if any goals are actually scored today, because based on the way these two players ended their National Hockey League seasons and then have played so far through the tournament, it'll be very intriguing to see if anybody is able to beat them, because they've been very, very stout in goal.
So here we go. Jonathan Drouin, Connor McDavid, and Nathan MacKinnon out to start for Team North America up front, across from Jake Voracek, Tomáš Plekanec, and Milan Michalek. Following up is Milan Michalek. He works it behind the net now. Back over to Jakub Voracek. Jake Voracek now on his backhand. Back to Plekanec at the top of the left circle. Puts it behind the net to Michalek. Michalek on his forehand. Back to the point. Zbyněk Michalek. Now back down low to Voracek. Voracek on his backhand, twist to the left circle, now cuts to the slot, puts a backhander on net, turned aside by Matt Murray. Not a lot on that opportunity by Voracek, but he cut to the net for the chance nonetheless, as Michalek now creates the turnover, taking the puck off Morgan Riley's stick and creating a chance in front for Plekanec, snared by Matt Murray. So Matt Murray stops all three shots he's faced so far from the Czech Republic.
Yeah, that was the longest, I guess, pressure, if you will, that the Czechs have been able to put on Team North America in this game to this point, and they got some nice puck movement there, set up the shot in the high slot area, but Matt Murray was up to the challenge. And on the other side of the ice, Josh, the two Pittsburgh kids working to give and go. You can tell that they've played together quite a bit over the years, dating back to their time playing youth hockey here in Pittsburgh.
That was easily the most effective shift for North America and Czech Republic.
Definitely.
I think there, sequence-wise, for both teams. And now works it up off the far side boards to Austin Matthews. The backhand pass through the neutral zone picked up there by Mark Scheifele. Back to Matthews in the slot. Matthews a shot, snared by Michael Neuvirth. Great puck movement there by North America in transition.
Yeah, what a play by the first overall draft pick too, Josh. The way he took the pass in the neutral zone and threw the backhand pass, no look, we should mention.
The puck comes back out into the neutral zone. Gostisbehere back over to Colton Parayko. He finds Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and he'll hit center red and dump it into the far side corner. Picked up there by Michael Kempny. Kempny on the backhand. Gets it out of the zone, and now giving chase is Radek Faksa. 2-on-1 if they hurry for the Czechs. Faksa on his backhand, centers it in front, and Frolik is stopped by the outstretched right pad of Matt Murray. Another terrific stop for Murray to keep this game scoreless.
He used those long legs to get side to side in a hurry there, Josh, and come up with a nice stop.
Another turnover. Sloppy hockey in their own end for the North Americans. The Czechs looking to take advantage. Nakladal with a shot through a screen, just misses high on the blocker side, and that puck goes out of play. And we will take a break. No score, 13:05 to go in the first period of play. It's the World Cup of Hockey, North America, and the Czech Republic scoreless in the first. You're listening to the Pittsburgh Penguins Hockey Network, presented by S&T Bank. Off the stick of MacKinnon, and out come the Czechs the other way. Tomáš Plekanec out of the box is Roman Polak. The wrister from the angle is steered back in front, and a couple of chances in tight from Milan Michalek. Stopped by Matt Murray. The puck somehow doesn't go in as Michalek again unable to bury it inside the crease. A couple of golden opportunity chances there for Milan Michalek to extend this Czech lead right after killing a power play off from North America, but unable to get it there. So McDavid, Goudreau, Scheifele, Ekblad, and Gostisbehere back out at the points, and Ekblad comes away with it. Back over to Gostisbehere. One-timer looked like it caught the bar and goes up into the netting for Shane Gostisbehere. So puck went on the face-off. Quick puck movement by Team North America, and great opportunity, but iron. On the power play now as the Czechs win that face-off in their own end and clear it all the way down. So this should be the last gas on the man advantage here for North America. And Jack Eichel looking to make it count, cutting through the neutral zone as the puck knocked off his stick. Nugent Hopkins gives chase in the corner there, but a good keep at the blue line off the clearing attempt by Riley. Now Goudreau on the near side boards. Back to Riley in the slot. Morgan Riley's wrister is stopped by Neuvert. Another big save at the top of his crease as Riley had a lot of space to work with there. Good look by Goudreau. And just as the penalty expires, Neuvert makes sure he keeps the North Americans off the board. Cervenka through the neutral zone, hits center red, dumps it in. Murray comes out of his net to play it and slow it down for Gostisbehere, and he'll set things up behind the North American net. Shane Gostisbehere finished second in caller voting last year to Artemi Panarin, who we'll see later on this evening. And Gostisbehere, a big reason why the Flyers were able to make that dramatic run they had to the playoffs last season as the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. He's a big part of this North American team on the blue line. As the Czechs in the neutral zone here, Milan Michalek comes up with it, a little bit of space to work with in the slot, throws a shot on net, kicked aside by Matt Murray. Here's Michalek again, turns the puck over, and a power play coming up here for the Czech Republic as a slash penalty looks to be called on Seth Jones. So our first power play of the game going to the Czechs, 10:37 to go in the first period as they look for this game's first goal. Ales Hemsky, great season for the Dallas Stars last year, looks into the slot and a shot on net, and it goes in. Andre Palat took the initial shot. It looked like it hit a body on its way through, and it gets past Matt Murray, and the Czech Republic lead it 1-0 on a power play goal. They're second here in exhibition action, first of the night. It's 1-0 Czech Republic. McKinnon just by the Czech bench, now on his forehand, steers it down low to Goudreau. McKinnon below the right circle, back to Goudreau, who takes his spot as they cycle. Goudreau walking into the dot of the right circle, now feeds it to McKinnon. Pass blocked off beautifully by Frolik, who clears, and that will do it for the North American power play. 4:40 to go here in the first. The Czechs dodge the bullet there and really do themselves all the favors in the process. Still 1-0. So here come North America, maybe despite not scoring the goal on the power play, finding a bit of a spark here and a great chance as Sean Couturier was wide open in the slot, unable to corral it, but now centers it in front, and the one-time opportunity is stopped. It was Brandon Saad on the attempt, and Michael Neuvert, great anticipation, gets across to stop the Gibsonia kid from making this game a tie game. Nakladal, who backhands one right out of the zone and all the way down where Eichel will give chase into his own end. Jack Eichel over to Shane Gostisbehere. Now it's Scheifele across the neutral zone where it's picked up by Eichel in stride. He works around Schuster. Eichel on his backhand. The centering pass in front, and the puck is loose for a moment. But Neuvert stands his ground, holds his post again, and makes a couple real big stops there in the crease, especially with the bouncing puck off the initial attempt. And off the face-off, Czech Republic controlling here. Here's Kempny down to Hemsky. Hemsky at the far circle across to Cervenka. Cervenka looks at the top of the left circle. The shot blocked off by Riley to the far side corner. Now Hemsky back to Palat. Palat to Kempny. Cervenka. Kempny. Back over to Hemsky. Throws it in front. A couple whacks at it there for Hansel, but Murray stands tall, makes the save, and keeps this game 1-0. Well, will North America solve Peter Mrazek / Michael Neuvert? That's the question facing this team in the final 20 minutes here of regulation. 1-0 to score for the Czech Republic over North America. Josh Getzoff and Brian Metzer here with you on the Pittsburgh Penguins Radio Network. It is the World Cup of Hockey. It's exhibition action, and we have a new goaltender in the North American net, and it's not Whitehall native John Gibson. It's Connor Hellebuck, so no Gibson, no Trocheck here on their home ice, so to speak, here in Pittsburgh. And here comes Seth Jones in transition the other way off the missed opportunity by Polak. Connor McDavid giving chase behind the cage. And now the puck bounces towards the front as Connor McDavid steered the puck towards the net. But Palat comes away with it, flips it up through the neutral zone. No icing the call as Hellebuck plays it. Backhands it off the boards behind the net, and now turned over by North America. Here's Palat to Pasternak. Pasternak backhand pass in front, and they score. Radek Faksa buries the one-timer off the feed from Pasternak. A turnover behind their net for North America. Very costly. It's 2-0 Czech Republic here early in the third period. The puck off. Dylan Larkin now collecting the puck and twirling in the neutral zone. He cuts back up through the middle, crosses the attacking blue line, drops it to Shane Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere to Scheifele. Scheifele on the backhand, steers it around to Larkin. Larkin, far circle. Over to Gostisbehere. Lets it rip. Scores! Shane Gostisbehere picks the top corner and makes this a one-goal game with 11:02 to go here in the third period. Now Gaudreau below the goal line. Gaudreau back to Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere to Parayko. Back to Gostisbehere. Over to Gaudreau. Centers it in front. Pip pass and score! Austin Matthews in front to deposit the loose change. It's a 2-2 game, 2 goals for North America in less than 3 minutes, and we're all square at Consol Energy Center. The North American team able to exit the zone as Schuster now regroups in his own zone. Nakladal off the boards to Plekanec. Tomáš Plekanec, the captain of this Czech Republic team, steers it down where Aleš Hemsky picks it up to the side of the net. Plekanec, the backhander, he scores. Walking the goal line was Tomáš Plekanec, took the feed on his backhand, caught Connor Hellebuyck out of position, and just like that, less than a minute later after this game was tied up, the Czechs go back on top, 3-2. Austin Matthews. So it's Matthews, McDavid, and Gaudreau out there now in an effort to tie things up for the North Americans. And Gaudreau picks up the puck in the slot, has it in his skates. Zbynek Mikalik comes up with it, and Mikalik hits the red line and dumps it in. David Pasternak giving chase here. Boston Bruins forward, bodies Colton Parayko off the puck, and Pasternak with a centering pass, some quick puck movement, and Michael Frolik's backhander is snared by Connor Hellebuyck. Couple of big saves from Hellebuyck after letting in that go-ahead goal to keep this a one-goal game. Milan Mikalik back up to Voracek. Voracek bodied by Saad, unable to keep the puck in. A chance for an odd man rush if they hurry for North America. Morgan Riley down the left wing. Riley shoots, stopped by Mrazek, doesn't know where it is. The puck was loose, but the play is blown dead as it was corralled at the side of the net by Nakladal, but at the same time the puck was loose and alive in play. Referee unable to see it, blows the play dead. It'll still be a face-off in the Czech end. Here comes Jack Eichel, bodied off the puck by Nakladal. Now Schuster battling for it. McDavid over to Riley. Across to Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau down low. Eichel on the backhand, unable to connect. It's Riley, 1 minute left in regulation, now 50 seconds to go on the clock. Gaudreau at the side of the net. Now centers it in front, loose puck in the slot, comes out to Ekblad, the wrister. Scramble for it in front, no whistle yet. And now the play finally blown dead. Great pressure there by the North Americans, but a power play will be coming for North America. So 42.3 seconds to go in regulation. It's 3-2 Czech Republic, and Andrej Schuster, a big-time defenseman for this Czech team, will head to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. And as Brian mentioned moments ago, Sean Couturier excellent in the face-off circle in this game. He's on to take the draw here.
And both of the defensemen that are out there with this unit, Josh, can fire it too, so everybody gives them a chance offensively.
Puck comes back to Ekblad. Works it over to Gostisbehere. Fumbles it a bit, now plays it down low to McDavid. McDavid loses the puck off his stick, but it goes to Gaudreau. Now to Ekblad, dances along the blue line. Ekblad winds and fires from the left circle. The rebound in front, steered away by Mrazek. Still time for North America. Gaudreau to McDavid. Gaudreau centers it in front. Couturier with a couple cracks at it. Now Gaudreau at the side of the net, unable to bury it. Played back to the point to Ekblad. Over to Gostisbehere. 10 seconds to go in regulation. Gostisbehere side of the net to McDavid. Cleared out of the zone by Roman Polak. That's going to make North America run out of time. And the Czech Republic survive a late power play from North America and survive an onslaught of shots, 44-29 to be exact. Peter Mrazek, Michael Neuwirth, very, very strong in net. And the Czech Republic will head into World Cup of Hockey play with a 2-1-0 mark in 3 exhibition games, capped off by a 3-2 victory over Team North America here this afternoon at Consol Energy Center.